Okay, it says I'm live, Arlene. Let me get things set up a little here. My camera settings take a minute to come in. My screen flashed at me. My phone screen flashed, and that caused me to look at chat. You guys were all saying, we don't have live. Let me set my autofocus. Okay, my autofocus is already off. Okay. Well, Arlene is back in here. Sorry about that. Let's see. Well, let's see. More of you's back in here. Arlene is here. Carla's here. Hi, Carla. Hi, Jersey. Arlene is here. It's funny. I only see Carla on my laptop. YouTube has to be fiddling with stuff. This has to be a YouTube thing, and I really honestly feel like I might be on an older server. You know, you got to understand they're an internet company, and things wear out. Technology gets older, and I'm probably on the older stuff. That's my thought. They probably put the big channels on the people who, the big channels who stream a lot and get lots and lots of views and people coming in probably get better on better servers. That's just my guess. And I'm thinking that we are dealing with old crappy server software from YouTube. That's my opinion. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's all brand new and up to date. All right. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put red berries. I put red berries on the holly leaves. The holly leaves are white. I guess I could get out green and paint them, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave it like that because I have another envelope to paint. I don't know what I did with it here. So welcome to everybody who's coming back in. Thank you for your patience. Hi, Mary, too. Mary, one of these envelopes is for you. I painted the other sides yesterday. Painted this side yesterday. We got big bright stars on these envelopes. We've been having a lot of buffering in the first stream. All righty. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We'll just let the other side process, the other one process. All right, so now what we're going to do, see, I've got this from the flip side, so I'll work this in a 4x6 area here. That's what I need to do. So 4 inches, 6 inches is pretty tall. For our postal labels. And if they use postage stamps this time, I'm going to be mad. I'll left it for you. All right, now 4 inches way over to here. See, that's a good portion of this side of the envelope. That's a good portion of the envelope. They hog it up. I tell the post office not to, they don't need that big of labels. I suppose because they consider it a, let's see, I'm putting holly leaves in there. They probably consider it a package. So it gets one of those with the label. And then I went out here and I drew holly leaves. And I painted them in. So I'm going to paint them in right away here. And shall I put some in here? I think I will. Please go check. Make sure you have clicked the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. Hi, Painty Girl. Welcome back. Oh, you guys. For those of you who didn't catch my morning live, let's see if I can get it out. The Happy Mail that Painty Girl sent me. What did I do with it? I put it down here behind me. Intermission. Envelope intermission. I have to show you this. I have to show you this. It is wonderful. I was in the gingerbread swap with Painty Girl, and she just took my heart away. She paints these light bulbs and she sells them. Did I have your Etsy? Her Etsy shop is, let me grab it here. She sells these on her Etsy shop, and it's THYME2 B, a capital B, CREATIVE. Time to be creative. THYME2 BE, not BE. THYME2 BCREATIVE. Time to be creative. There's no E with B. B is just the phonetic sound of can I get it a little closer so you can see it a little better? Time to be creative. That's her Etsy store. Look at the light bulb. Isn't this just the most darling thing you've ever seen? This is just darling. It's going to go up on our tree. It's absolutely darling. And just wait till you see. She said, well, my gingerbread house is kind of out of the box. And I'm going, okay, I like out of the box. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. Was it in here? Wait, what did I do with it? Here, it's in here. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. It's the Grinch. It's a Grinch gingerbread house. Isn't that wonderful? I'm calling him FTC Man. FTC Man. I love it. I absolutely love this. You know, the Grinch came and stole all the children out of Phibbsville. The FTC Man came and stole all the children out of Phibbsville. And she's got these wonderful coming out of the chimney. I just love it. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Paint Girly, but I think she made this card. I'm not sure. Because it just says the to and from there. Usually if it's a purchase card, you get information there. But it's a pop out of the nativity scene. And it pops out. And let's see, let me pop it out here. I don't want to break it. There. It's a pop out. Wait, this one pops out too. There. It's a pop-out card with the manger, the nativity. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. She is so creative. So give Paint Girly a thumbs up, and if you have some time, stop by her. What did I do with that little clip? And look at this, very creative. And then she put this is all going into my art journal. I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled with everything that I got. I am thrilled with everything that I got for the gingerbread swaps. I can't keep up with you guys. You are more creative than Mary, let me tell you. Time, THYME2, capital B, CREATIVE. Time to be creative. That's Paint Girly's Etsy shop. I just love this. The paint on here is just beautiful, beautiful paint job. Wrap this back up because I don't want to break it before I put it on the tree. I love it. I love it. I can't put that in my art journal, but I can put everything else in my art journal. Let's go back to working on these. I'll have to make sure I get these little spots taken care of here. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Oh, you're chatting away. Arlene says, oh, my Anne, have a good day. Oh, does she have to go to jury duty? You didn't get out of it, Anne. Oh, if I am on trial, I would like to have her on my jury. I think she would have a good judgment. And then I went into a little spiel about juries, but we won't go back into that. So Anne's at the courthouse doing her civic duty for today. Let's see what else is going on here. What am I missing out on? Janet! Good morning, Janet. Mary, did you finish the cover for... No. It's on my agenda. It's it's under here. I want to finish these envelopes. I got an envelope that I'm going to mail to Arlene. Arlene, I just have to... It's all done. It just has... I have to varnish the other side yet. And... uh-oh. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Okay, good. The last time that my screen flashed, I lost sound. So they have to be, YouTube's messing with something. All right, yell at me if you can't hear me. We lost sound in part 1, and my screen flashed, and I looked up, and everybody was saying, Mary, we lost sound. And my screen just, there's been buffering all day, all this morning, Janet. It's been buffering all day. I forgot what I was talking about. That's when you just ramble. That's the symptom of rambling. I was saying something. I'm not going to have room for my address. Where am I doing this? See, I'm losing my address. I guess I could put it there, but I could also put it over here. I think I'll put my address over here. We'll just arch this up. We'll be fine. I'll give you half of the envelope. Now I'm buffering. We've been buffering. Screen flashing yesterday, Carla. You yelled the last time, Ray said, she said, when I said earlier this morning, if I lose sound to yell at me, Ray says, I can't yell, but I'll throw shoes. I told Ray she could throw her shoes at me. And she says, I yelled at you, Mary. I get a kick out of that. In some countries, when they don't like you, they throw their shoes at you. Or like what's going on. In this case, I hope it's not me, but it's the internet fussing with us. Whoops, this needs a little help in here. Well, maybe if I put my address there, we'll leave it. We'll leave that alone. Let's go over here. So I am painting envelopes. I have a few more that I want to paint yet, and I want to start snow globes. And I have to paint my cover. Yeah, I've got the cover to do. But the cover's for me. And Barb, if you watch part 1, after process, I showed what I was going to do on the inside of my art journal with the Well, let me show that again. Let's show that again. So we'll do part 2 recap here because I've got them right here. I'm using this black paper in my December daily, and it was 18 by 12, and I'm making it 17 by 11. So I cut off an inch here and an inch here. Then I fussy cut out these houses. I fussy cut out the houses, and that's going to go on one side. Now, I only need 8 sheets of paper. This is really thick paper. This is strong paper. It's strong paper. I'll only need 8 sheets of it to do a month. And that's all I'm going. Elsewhere, these are the postcards that I'm writing every day. I'm writing every day in here. And I'm going to put the postcard. I think I'm going to make a little pocket to hold the postcard, but I want something strong. So I might do a little, I might put it in a little plate holder. And then in here, I'm going to put over, and I'm just using this for an example, maybe a little piece of fabric. And I'm using this to say, like, I'm going to put my stamped, whatever I stamped that day. Like here, I'm going to put maybe like the A or the gingerbread house or something there. And then on this side, I'm either going to put an ATC. The ATCs went out from Friday night. I mailed those yesterday. So if you won one, you're getting it. It's on its way to you. I'm going to make more of these, but I'm going to pull all the backing off camera. So I'm going to do a whole bunch more of these. I'm going to use up all my napkins. So there'll be more of these going. And I think I'll do them on stronger paper. I did them on this red cardstock because Holly sent it to me. But boy, this black cardstock would be nice. But they need to be just a little bit stronger. And so that's going to, and I'll have page 1, day 1 in my December daily, day 2, day 3, day 4. Slip my postcard in here underneath of the house. That might work. 1 through 31 with 8 pages. Or 1 through 32. I might do that because I don't really want my journal to be big and thick. I'd like to just get by with 31 pages and then extra pages for Happy Mail and any art stamping that I've done. And then last night, I carved along with Lisa and Tanya. I want to keep these together, though. Let me get my postcards out. So that's going to be my December journal. I got to get busy on it, though. I've been painting envelopes and decorating Christmas trees and cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I didn't cook the Thanksgiving dinner, but we had Thanksgiving, and I've been waylaid. I've been distracted. Aren't the houses wonderful, Ray? You should make a book like Tanya did with her postcards. Well, I've got extra postcards. I want to do what I'm doing, though. I get so sidetracked with my. Well, I can't find them right offhand here. Oh no, they're underneath here. Last night I carved stamps with Tanya and Lisa, and I carved a background stamp here. Now, this is inspired by my diagonals. And this was the first one, and the first print off here. And I really do like that. I might do more with just the black background. And see, I started carving out these areas right in here. But I really do like this concept. And then I carved it. It took me a while to do that. That's why I was so silent last night. I was carving all this. It's a lot harder than it looks because I didn't stamp. You could just carve diagonals and then just stamp in there. But I wanted it all as one stamp. So this is my final one down here. And then I'm working on words. My first one was a disaster. So I recarved it. And this was the first impression, which is still a disaster. And then I cleaned it up a little, and this is the final one down here. So I still need to work on words. Lettering. Carving letters is not easy, especially italic letters. Block letters might be okay, but I want to get good at this. So that's what I showed in the first stream for those of you who came in later. And then I started working on these envelopes. And how's that jury duty doing? Have they picked you yet? Have you had to go in? And I know when I went to jury duty, they interviewed us. They did the jury selection thing, the attorneys for both sides. Yeah, this. They wanted to know if the insurance, there was an attorney for representing the insurance company and then an attorney for the plaintiff, who was the wife of a bicycler who was in a bicycle accident with a trailer. And she only got like $5,000 from the, I think I'm just going to put because that's a paint line now. We'll just double this. And she was wanting more money out of the insurance company, $5,000 loss of your husband. Well, they had to prove the guilt of the person who was driving the vehicle with calling the trailer, and that's what the trial was all about. That was several years ago, so I can talk about it. Let's put, well, I'm going to diagonals in there. Let's do the address line over in here. I need this a little thicker, but maybe I'll squeeze my address in there. And let's do a little Christmas tree on the front here, a small one. That was an interesting trial, though. Let's see what Ann, I'm buffering. She's just waiting around. Ann says she's just waiting around. Carla missed last night. Suzanne, hi, Suzanne. Good morning. The house, yeah, behind the house, which turned out beautiful. The house is beautiful, Mary. The house. Oh, the house in the art journal. Yeah. I would love to do more with Tanya and Lisa, but let me tell you guys, I'm getting backed up. I'm getting overcommitted. I have to put a stop to my commitments, even for what I'm doing, because I don't get anything done. And I love working along. I think next year, instead of arting so much with them, I'm going to come into the chats and chat more. When I'm doing my arting like I am now, I'm chatting with you, kind of, but I miss a lot. And it's the same way when I'm doing my artwork. I don't get a chat with you directly. And I think it's not that I'm going to stop going to their streams. I'm just not going to art as much because, for one thing, it detracts me from what I want to get done on my own projects. But it also, I get overwhelmed with too much. And, but I'm still going to go to their streams. I'm just going to visit more. I'm going to do more visiting. You're going to hear a lot more out of and see me a lot more. Now, I might do some project with them. Like Tanya's doing her little mini journal in January. And Lisa's doing the lap book in January. Now, my I'm calling it a lap book, but it's because I'm going to convert it because I like to work on my Society of Idea Collectors in my lap when I'm thinking. When I'm out there thinking. I'm not thinking here. So I don't know if I'll do it in the same style that Lisa does, but I'm thinking just kind of a hardbound book with where I can put in my composition, use it as a kind of a container holder. But my composition book for my very first Society of Idea Collectors, fat. It went from flat to fat. I am really buffering out there. Boy, that circle's just. But I'm still moving. All right, let's put some holly leaves in here. So I may not be doing, it depends on the project. If it's something quick and easy that I can get done, like Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozens, I like doing those because, I generally get it done not in the same stream, but I finish it up in the morning and I can make cards and postcards and things like that out of them. I like doing the pick 10s, but they've kind of slowed down on the pick. Lisa's kind of stopped doing the pick 10s on Monday nights. So I may be doing my own pick 10s. And it kind of depends on what Aunt Beck does. But as far as doing a lot of journals and stuff like that, I've got to slow down because I'm not getting anything done. I love doing it. I get enthused. And then I get backlogged, and you guys know the rest of the story. But I'll probably be doing more chatting. I'll probably be doing more chatting. And when you're doing art and you're arting along with them, you get so wrapped up in what you're doing that it's hard to follow the chat. And it's really hard for me because I have this little phone. Oops. But that doesn't mean I'm going to always do that. And I'll probably be doing some projects. Because after all, that's what we do. And then I'm going to cut down on my own challenges. Like I have 2 16-week challenges out there. One would have been enough. I'm not going to issue as many challenges for myself on my own channel. I'm just going to, I want an art journal. In my own journal. And I'll still be doing ATCs and giveaways and stuff like that. That's my fun. Painting envelopes. Well, this one's, every one of them, it turns out unique and different. Just like snowflakes. They've got the same theme, but everyone's a little different on these envelopes. All righty. Needs to be straightened up a little bit. Well, that's a big old holly leaf. Let's do a double line in here too. I like the double lines. And let's put some dots in there. The front does not have to be as beautiful as the back because it's going to be the address portion, and there's not a, you can save some things off of the front, but it's a little bit harder to save the art from the address portion. Now, Lucia would probably chop it up and put it on her shadow box. Now, let's do dots in here. I hope I can get my address in there if I write with a Sharpie pen. All right, I think I'm ready to, let's put some trim around in here. Some of it's coming through from the other side. You guys are way ahead of me here. Ray says, cranberry orange scones. Oh my goodness. Scones. Maybe I'll make some scones today. Yeah, it's going to sound good. I have cranberry and I have orange. Ooh, cranberry orange scones. Who said that? Ray says, I have French vanilla and hazelnut coffee cream. Ooh, hazelnut. For me, please. I have peppermint tea this morning. I didn't have time to make coffee. I have to tell you, though, peppermint tea is good in the morning when you wake up with bad breath. You know that old toothpaste commercial where they woke up and they held their mouth because they had bad breath? Well, peppermint tea works too. Oops, where are you going there, Mary? Well, we'll just put 5 on there. And I turn this around so I can see where I'm going. You do these, you feel like you get to a point, you think, uh-oh, I've really messed it up. But let me tell you, this and any art, if you feel like you're messing something up, if it's not too bad, keep going. Because generally, it's just in an unfinished stage. You just haven't completed it yet. And generally, it all works out in the long run. Let's see, I need to put more dots in here now. Along the, I feel like when I put these dots along the borders here, it kind of frames it off. So I have envelopes coming to Angela Snyder and Arlene from last week. They just need to be varnished. The ones that I'm doing here are for Mary 2 and who did I say? Oh, my mind just went blank. Mary 2 and I can't think of the other person I was going to send it to, but I'll think of it. My mind just went blank. Holly. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lori. Holly, I'm going to paint some more. I have more I'm going to paint. And I want to start doing my snow globe envelopes. So I've got a lot on my plate to do. A lot on my plate. But these are so fun, and they're really kind of easy. There's nothing hard about these. And then just paint the background. And I'm going to stick with a dark. Oh, simply because it shows off the white paint. And I don't have the dark blue is pretty, but it's almost turns out to be black anyway. The dark blue is a really, at least mine is. What did I did want a dark blue? Was it my A that I did? I can't remember. I did a wreath one. I was going to send to myself for testing purposes. So I'm sticking with the black because it's available. I'm available, it says. There we go. And I've got some spots in there, but the label will cover that up. So now I'm just ready for the diagonal lines. That always closes things in real nice. Yeah. Everyone here is a part of Phibbsville Friends Facebook group. Oh, she's saying is everyone. Janet, thank you. Janet and Violet are running that group. They're doing a tremendous bang up job. And what I really like what you're doing, Janet, is you're including, like Aunt Beck and Tanya and Lisa and leaving links to what they're doing. You're including the sister groups. I really appreciate that because, they have their own groups and they have their own things going on, and it's nice to share that. So if you're doing something like the gingerbread house swap, even though Aunt Beck put the information for it in Phibbsville Friends, don't forget to go out and drop some information. And I need to practice what I preach. I want to do a video of all of them together. Pocket letters that I was doing. She did a video, a live video, and I think it was in Aunt Beck's group. And it was not long. She had everything all set out. And I think she did that for everybody for the pocket letters that she got. Very well done. Just a flip of everything that she. Because they are a part of Phibbsville, whether they like it or not. We have adopted them. Rhonda is our zookeeper. I was trying to remember. Rhonda said in her happy mail that she sent me, she said, "Can I be the zookeeper in Phibbsville?" And I said yes. And I'm going, boy, I hope there's no. I know we got a veterinary and a pet store, but I don't think we have a zoo in Phibbsville. But we could sure use one with all these creatures running around. So Rhonda's our zookeeper. Her nutty ways. Yeah, it needs a line coming that way. This needs maybe a little more We'll put some snowballs in here to a little more white to define this tree. Because I'm going to be putting red berries on it, but the red needs the white to show up. I'm coming down into the home stretch. I might carve a word today yet, because I can be on until, it's only 7:15. I can be on until, well, I think 9 even. 9:15, I try to get off. Kathy Berg comes on Tuesday mornings. I don't like to be streaming into other people's time frames. Just my personal, and I know Kathy streams. Now, some of you, if you want to stream, like Laura's here and she wants to stream, I have no problem if you go stream. Like, I've been on for what, 4 hours? Part 1 and part 2. I have no problem, like if Laura wants to go stream. I have no problem with that. And I don't want to get negative. What I have a problem with is if people come into my stream and say, hey, so-and-so is streaming now. That's what I have a problem with, because it takes away from my stream. But that's an old issue, and it's no sense in rehashing that. But I'm trying to say is if you're in here and you want to go stream, go stream. And people will find you. Your followers will find you. On Tuesday morning on at 8:30 her time, so I try to get off of here. I didn't stream yesterday. I was wiped out yesterday. I just about didn't get up this morning. And I said, I miss everybody. I got to go stream. Who's going to the dentist? You have a dentist appointment today, Laura? Ew, I hate going to the dentist. I don't hate dentists. I just don't like the idea of somebody poking around my mouth. I should get my teeth clean, though. I try to keep my teeth clean. But it's probably about time to have a tooth cleaning. Not before Christmas. I don't envy you, Laura. But the general, what I was trying to say, Laura, is if you want to go stream and I'm still yakking on, dragging it out, I have no problem if anybody goes and starts their stream. Like if Kathy Berg were in here, and I sometimes miss when Kathy comes in. I noticed I was reviewing chat. I review my chat. I try to catch things. I don't even catch everything when I review it. But I noticed Kathy Berg slipped in on me one day, and I didn't even say hello to her. I didn't notice she was out there. But I try to get off here in time for her to. And I think she's Eastern. And I think she comes on at 10 Eastern, which is 9. Now, I could be confused there, but even if she starts earlier, my feeling generally is you have your own followers. And I noticed Rosemary was streaming last night, but I was too sleepy to follow her. I had done that carving. And she was doing some. There we go. I'm going to call that done except for my red berries. I'm going to put some red berries on here. Boy, I'm just buffering That old Mr. Buffer is just spinning and spinning and spinning. I hope you guys can hear me. It could be my internet. Well, I'm trying to get the cap back on this guy. Come on, get in there. There we go. Let's put the red berries on. And then I'll have 4 done. I've started varnishing Arlene's and Angela's. And I want to do some more. I want to do more. I only got 2 holly leaves on. Some of these I only get 2 holly leaves on. I'm not sure why. There we go. Now, let's put some red berries on the tree here. Oops. Yeah, it's got to. Yeah. At one point earlier in the year, they would not a one of them. I don't know if it was what the deal was. They weren't working. I washed them all out. I had to go wash them all out again. And they seem to be, all of them seem to be working really good now. Let's bring that one down that way. There we go. We didn't put a star on that tree. Let's put a star on that tree. Did I put a star on the other tree? Yeah, I did. I think I did. I'll have to check. Let's put a star on this tree. There we go. Let's look at that other one. Did I get a star out there? Yeah, I did. It doesn't show up very well, but it's there. Okie dokie. So I'll let this dry. I have to fix the border on the other side of this one, but all I have to do then is to varnish them. Get the cap on these things so I don't lose them. Come on. Come on. Yep, we're getting the morning paper. All righty. I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it. Let's see if I can flip it around. Here's the other side. Got some big stars on the other side, but I'm happy with them. And this is this side. And here's the other one I did this morning. And then here's the other side of it. I have to be careful when I flip this stuff so I don't smear anything. Okie dokie. So I've got a little time. Let me put this over here to dry. I got a little time. let's do some different things. Let's start painting on my, and I want to carve, but we've got a little over an hour left. 8:30. It's 8:30 now, or 7:30 now. Let's paint in some background here. Let's see, what do I have here? That's green. That's bling. I'm looking for the blue. Here. This is a pretty Deco Art sapphire blue. And towel. I guess I'll get through my towels away. Or it went over the cliff, one or the other. Let's put my ruler away. I am just buffering. Let's clear out my notifications. Let's go back. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of YouTube and refresh him. Oh, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. Lynn, I don't know if you saw the stream the other morning where I opened your fat envelope, and I meant to send you a thank you for it. I got your fat envelope. Anne pulled the age exemption, and she's now on my home. Okay. You're on your way home? You pulled the age exemption. There's advantages in growing old. We've been playing YouTube chase all morning, Janet. Yeah. Janet, it's been horrible this morning. Oh, well, thank you for supporting it, Lynn. You do so much good for Daffy. You and Pink Poodle. And of course, Carehart, she's out there organizing it all. I don't know how she keeps up with it. And I think Darla was doing the moderating. Some of the moderating when I was in. I don't get to all the auctions. I'd be broke if I did. I'd be broke if I did, but thank you. Thank you for supporting Daffy, Lynn. Yeah. Kara is a very generous person. I'm going to, let's see, what else am I missing out on? I said good morning to Lynn. Janet's in the house. Thank you, Lynn. Laura's heading to the dentist today. Janet, Carla will be the professional photographer for Bibbsville. We need to add her to the work list. I need to go get that work list. We did that, gosh, couple months ago. And I need to go get the list, and I need to find out what, because I date those lists. And then I need to go back out to the stream because I want to make sure. Oh, Jersey, come on. Jersey, do. Jersey. Thank you. Thank you, Jersey. Oh, you guys, I'm going to cry. Thank you so much, Jersey. You better save that. You better save it, though, for the dentist. You got to go today. Oh, ditto, Jersey. Oh, it just takes my breath away. I love the little guy bowing, though. He's so cute. Now, did you purchase stickers? Because I haven't figured out what those stickers are yet. I think that there are stickers that you can purchase that you can actually use in chat. I'm not sure you have to super chat to use super stickers. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm confused on it. I've been so wrapped up in COPPA, but thank you so much, Jersey. Let's see. I want to see if I see Carla was. Let's see. I missed what Janet was saying about Carla. Oh, let's talk about this. Today at noon, Tuesday at noon, Lisa and Tanya will be working on the 12 journal bits challenge. Is that the same as their Falala journal, Janet? Falala journal? The 12 journal bits challenge at Lisa's challenge. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that, Art. I might pop in there and chat with you guys. But I've got so much on my plate. And autofocus is off. Now I'm buffering again. Okay. Lynn says, last Friday we went to Frozen too. Oh, cool. Saying good morning to Laura. Carla will be the professional photographer for Vibbsville. We need to add her to the work list. Remind me, Janet. Remind me. I could make a note, but I'll lose my note. Aw. Oh, I just look at this. I look at that. Carla says she needs a job. I wish I could pay you. I wish I could pay you. Our sister groups are very important, and not everyone here is a part of their groups, and I want them to know what's going on. That is so true. But I love it that we share their information, because it's, it just, it links hands with them. It links hands. It's like we're holding, like you have the little circle and you have the little people around the Phibbsville flag holding hands. What's a snow globe envelope? Oh, well, Carla, last year I was painting envelopes like I am with the fine liner, only I did snow globes. And I sent out at least 6 that I need to paint yet. I kind of, after the new year, I kind of fizzled out on them, but I have 6 of them yet that I need to do. And they're just those envelopes, and I painted snow globes. I made a masking tape circle and I painted a little stand on it, and we put something inside of it like a Christmas tree. Now the ones that I'm doing, I want to personalize for Anne. I want to put her little red Volkswagen in there. And Anne was the one I fizzled out on first. But Ruth, I'm going to do a quilting one. And Lynn gets a doll one. And Maria Duncan, who used to come to my chats a lot, but she must be busy. I promised her a manger scene. And Holly, I think I promised Holly a kitty. And I might have one other out there that I can't pull out of my head right now. Thank you, Janet. We could, once I get that list done, you know what would be nice? If I could pull out all my twist the lists and make a file in Vibbsville. That would be a job. That would be a job. We'll start with the occupations, though. But we started out, I have my very first twist the list was, well, the reason I started Twist the List in the first place was because I was doing Society of Idea Collectors, and I went to my chapter on list making, and I didn't have anything in it. So on Friday nights, we started doing Twist the List, and my very first one was things you could do with a blank sheet of paper. And that was a huge list, and you guys were giving me all sorts of ideas. I was writing them down as fast as I could. And I think we did one on what to do with an old shoe and one to do with a paper bag, any paper bag. We did all sorts of twist the lists. And all it is list making, what to do with, or what to do with a $50 gift card. I think we had that. Aw, Jersey. Every time I see that, my heart just goes, aw. So did I get everybody talked to so far? All right, put my phone gently up here on the, and we got a little time left. I keep chattering away. Let's paint the sky and get the plug out of it. I call these paint plugs. I think other people have other words for them. There. I call them paint plugs. I have to laugh. I just got to laugh. We're going to paint the sky blue. We'll probably get some snow on. Now these, even though these are Victorian houses, I'm going to make them gingerbready. They're going to be Christmassy. Going to be Christmassy. And I got the lines extended. Let me zoom out one so you can see the whole thing. My phone needs to catch up here. And I can't very easily move it down. Maybe I can move my camera down a little. Let's see if I remember right. Up is down on this thing. It's all backwards. Up is down. One more maybe. There. Is that too far? Let's go up one. There. We're going to have Christmassy, but what I was saying was I got these lines here to remind me where the spine is at, because I generally paint things out. And this is really going to be my December daily. It's my December journal, but I'm calling it a December daily. Sue Hiles has a group, December daily. What was it? Anything Goes. I can't remember the name of her group. I think she started it calling it December Daily, and the person who started December Daily, she didn't want to conflict it, so she made it Anything Goes. I think the word inspiration is in there someplace too. No. I don't know if I'll get a word carved now that I've started painting. I should have carved first. Oops. So Lisa and Tanya, it's going to be on Lisa's channel today at 12 noon. And they're going to be working in their 12. I'm calling it the Fa La La Journal, but I don't know if that's the Fa La La Journal. It's 12 bits or something like that. I might come in, we'll see, and work on painting some more envelopes in the background while I'm listening to them. We'll see what my day is like. I got plenty of paint, don't I? Let's paint out over here. Love the Victorian ladies, Lynn says. My organizer are PVC pipes on the wall, so my bottles sit on their sides. Well, that's interesting, Lynn. Hi, Samantha. Good morning. Lynn, mine come from the bottles that I don't use so often. They are nice and rounded. Lynn, how folks get those neat dots is beyond me. Neat dots. Me too, Lynn. And boy, let me tell you, I was thanking Lynn for I bought an ephemera package from Carhartt's auction. And let me tell you, she packed it. I opened it in my stream the other morning, and it was well worth what I paid for. That big package, Lynn, it was well worth the price. You packed it good. I might be sharing some of it in my, not January. I've already got my January jam journal all planned. But I might maybe in February or later in the year be sharing some of that with the jam journal. I don't have the jam journal made yet. I have to make one, because what the jam journal is, for those of you who don't know what a journal stands for, journal a month. Somebody in here suggested that I do a journal a month and give it away. So what I've been doing is, what I did in November was I made the jam journal, and I actually did a page for every day in November. Well, December come around, and he got too busy to do art in it. So when January comes around, I may not do, I'll still give like 4 signatures, but I probably won't do art on every page. I might do a few pages of art, because I feel like I want to do some art, but I can't do, it just gets over, I get overwhelmed. But I still want to do the jam journals. So that's one challenge that I'm doing that I'll keep up, because I love the idea of having a giveaway for it. My January jam journal, I will be giving away at the New Year's Eve stream. New Year's Eve day, December 31st, which is a Tuesday. I'm going to be kicking off the stream that Dee Dee's group, the Musical Scrapper, gals that go to Dee Dee's stream, they stream all day long. It's a streamathon, New Year's Eve streamathon. And I'm kicking it off. I usually stream real early in the morning anyway, and I'm kicking it off. I will officially, for them, be kicking it off at 5:30 Eastern time, but I'll be in here anyway, because it's on a Tuesday morning. So it'll just be one of my regular streams, only I'll theme it the streamathon. And I'm going to be giving away that jam journal in that streamathon. And I might do some other things. I want to have some other giveaways, just little things like ATCs and things like that. Let's see, what else? Let me think. Enough yesterday to catch Eastern time on Lisa's channel, and she's going to be on for 3 hours. And then at 9:00 Eastern, Tanya's coming on, and she's going to stream for 3 hours. So that'll take them to New Year's Day. Let's get that off of there. Yeah, I got a little dry paint there. So I will be online. I'll stream Tuesday morning, but I'll be following Dee Dee's group, and I'll probably in the evening follow Lisa and Tanya. All right. Let's make these houses Christmassy. Let's make them Christmassy. Our paintbrushes the other day. But hold it a second. I should have another jar. Oh, well. What did I do with those things? I have another jar. Did I stick them in here? No? Yes or no? I don't know what I did with them. I got them out. I must have another jar here. I kicked them. I kicked the jar. I don't know what happened to the paintbrushes. I don't see them on the floor. Well, we'll pull out a couple of ones that I just have around here. I'm hard on paintbrushes, so I get the crafty ones. I buy the crafty ones because I'm so hard on them. I'm not sure that that's one I want to use, though. No, it's these. I can use that one. Annie V sent me some, and they're nicer ones, and I don't want to use those away from here. I'll use the stuff that I get at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. Alrighty. I think I want a flat one. And that's a round. Oops, did I see the phone flash? Am I losing sound? Yell at me if I lose sound. Ah, thank you, Janet. Oops, my phone is flashing at me. Yell at me if I lose sound, because the last time my phone flashed like that, I lost sound. I'm looking for a nice flat. I think this is well, but I don't want to use that one. Well, I need, this is how hard I am on my brushes. I was using this one to feather with, though. Thank you, Janet. I was using this one to feather with. Its bristles are all torn and everything, and I like to feather with it. I got gunk on it. Well, I'm looking for a flat. Maybe my other jar here. Here. That's a wide flat. Here we go. We'll use that one. Maybe these are the ones I bought. These ones with the blue handle. I thought they were white, though. I thought they were white. Maybe they were blue. Maybe it's just my imagination. Alrighty. So I want to get some red, green, and we'll probably put gold in there. Now, I could look at the house, but I don't think I'm going to look at the original house. I'm going to use my own colors. So I got a flat background for the sky. It's, I could go back in and put maybe sponge in some clouds. And we're going to sponge in snow and some trees. Let's see what colors I have here. We've got this beautiful shiny gold. I think Petals sent that to me. I got orange and more orange. Must be for fall. I got Georgia clay. Might be nice. That's red. Where's my Georgia clay? I got burnt sienna. Where's my Georgia clay? Here's my Georgia clay. Maybe Georgia clay with a bit of yellow. Because I want red and green trimmings, so I don't want to make my house red and green. Let's try. And I'm going to use this part up here for my palette. Because I could use this part, but I'll put my hands in it. So let's try Georgia clay with a little yellow mixture for the houses. for one house. Let's do it this one. Ow. No more room on my desk or anything. And I'm thinking this will make kind of a pretty, I'm hoping a pretty tannish yellow color. Let me pull the paint plug. Okay, let's see what happens here. What are you guys saying to me? To come with me. She's laughing. Janet says, with hot coffee and sit near the fireplace. I want to go knock on one of those doors holding a big tray of cranberry and orange and pumpkin spice cones. Well, I like the idea of cranberry orange scones with pecans in them. With pecans in them. I could make those today. More yellow. Let's paint some of this in here. Let's start up over here. Now, the thing of it is this house has a lot of different sections to it. It's a very complicated house. Let's see. Let's do this. These houses were very ornate. And I think that's what attracts us to them. You know, we are so used to our style, our modern style of housing, that these very Victorian painted ladies are out of the box for us. Now, let's carry that color. Maybe carry that color down into here. And I'm not looking at the originals. And those of you that were in my gingerbread swap got the, your turn, you got the printed. Follow along if you wish. My thought was if they do that in the back of their book, they expect you to copy it. So I did. This is very transparent paint. And let's bring that over here a little. And I suppose bring it up because it needs to meet this. But you can still see my lines behind there. I'll have to get that more than one coat. So let's bring this same color down. And it's interesting to see if I can follow what I did the other day. We want this color to be the main color of the house. So we're going to bring it clear down into here. Maybe over, this is kind of a window type thing going on over here. Maybe into there. Up in, maybe. And boy, I got enough paint here, that's for sure. You don't need much paint. Now, I'll probably be going back over this. Make it, I forget, I think there's some columns in there. Now, I could look at it, but I think I'll just do my own thing on here. We're going to make these Christmassy, so they're going to have lots of decorations on them. And I lost how that goes. And I'm just going to use my own my own thought process on it. Of course, I'm not doing this for an architecture firm, so I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I get. Let's bring it down in there. Down in here. And a very thin line maybe in here. All right, we're gonna let that rest a little, and we're going to go paint on this one. And what color? I don't want to do red. I don't want to do green because those are going to be the decorative colors. The sky is blue. I don't want to do gray. Guys, what did Anne win? What did Anne win? Anne says, I've been very lucky today. I was excused from jury duty because I'm 70. I'm subbing Thursday and Friday. I was stopped by for speeding in a school zone, and the officer gave me a warning. I go buy a lottery. That'll help pay for your, well, you just got a warning, so you don't have to have the lottery ticket to pay for your speeding ticket. So all right, what color? I'm thinking a very, very pale color. I think it's the only color that makes sense to me here. Because I don't want it red, I don't want it green, I don't want it. Thomas, good morning. Your ATC is on its way to you. I mailed them out yesterday. It would have been $450. Oh, you would need that lottery ticket. Whoa. I would say he was being very generous. Pink. All right, we're going to do pink. Pink is not my favorite color, but pink makes sense on here. Pink makes sense. So let's do what makes sense. Boy, I gulp at that color. Hi. Let's see. I said hi to Sue. I said hi to Jersey. Who am I missing? Barb. Good morning, Barb. Janet's in here. Lynn is here. I said hello to. I think I got everybody said hello to. If I missed you, if you said come in and said hello and I missed you, I apologize. Sometimes I'm following chat on my little phone, and first of all, you have to keep touching the phone to see the chat. And then it's very easy to miss somebody who just says hello and they're not chatting a lot because I don't see your name popping up on the screen a lot. So I miss a lot of people who just come in and say hello and that's it. I've noticed that. Let's see, I might need a little bit more white on here because that's a pretty big house. This is all going to be a very light pink. Yellow would work too. but we're going to go with pink. We're going to go with pink. We'll use some of this berry red for the red part of the pink. Alrighty. Well, we're going to need more than that, Mary. All right, let's start. Now, the gables up in here have a lot of decorative work. I'm going to make that a little bit darker pink. I call that the gable. That's really, Sue was saying that these areas are gables. I don't know if this triangular roof area would be considered a gable. Or if it's the smaller pieces like that. We're going to have a pink house, but it'll have a lot of Christmas and snow and greenery on it and candles and in the window. It's going to be a Christmassy house. We're going to decorate it for Christmas. I suppose we could put Christmas lights on it. Some sort of Christmas lights. And got white streaks in there. Yeah. It'll be a pale pink. And again, I'm not looking at the houses themselves. It's probably a poor example of what they really look like, but this is drawing inspiration from those painted ladies. This reminds me of a house in Des Moines, Iowa, where I used to go buy my needlework, and they did call it the Pink House. In Des Moines, Iowa, it was in a suburb of Des Moines. What was that called? It escapes my mind. House with red poinsettia. I will do that, Painted Girl, because I trust your judgment. You did that Grinch. I love that Grinch. I'm calling him the FTC man. He's so cute. She did a Grinch gingerbread house. In her note, she said, the note first, and it said, I went a little out of the box with the gingerbread house. I love it. I love it. Now, I think I'll go darker pink again on the inside in here, maybe. Let's do a little darker pink down in here because it's in the shadows, so to speak. It's this porch. And the light's not hitting it. It's the porch area. Decorate the pink house with poinsettias. We may not get this done today. So what color are my roof tiles? A brownish gold. It had to be more of a brown than gold because pink and gold is okay in some areas, but maybe a darker color of this over here. Cheryl's getting more coffee. I'm thinking about those scones. Whoops, I went into the wrong puddle. Burgundy. Oh, what a great idea. Burgundy roof tiles. Burgundy is blues and reds. That's a great idea. Burgundy roof tiles. And maybe burgundy on the door and coming down the steps. I'm going to have to maybe put some grays behind this screened in area. So let's do some more pink in here maybe. Oh, I wanted it darker. Burgundy roof tiles. I love that. You have a wonderful sense of color, Paint Girly. I don't know why they call you Paint Girly. Now we know why they call you Paint Girly. Let's see. Let's put some pink in here underneath of the roof here. And maybe in here a little. Oops. For the porch area. And this is a window here. And there's some columns in there. All right, burgundy. I need a darker blue for that. Let's see what I have. I have that deep midnight blue. Sometimes, oh, this will turn gray on me. I'm going to move my teacup, but where? I suppose if I put it on the floor, hopefully I won't spill it on the floor. I need the space. Let's see if I can achieve a burgundy color. I might need more later. We could even put some of that burgundy over here. Probably more red than blue. But I still need blue. Let's start with this tile, the roof up here. Needs to be more blue. There. Sort of a burgundy. As burgundy as I'm going to get it. I need some pretty blue touch-ups in there. Maybe I could do that with my, I'll be coming in with my snow on the roof. This paint is pretty thin. I'll have to do more than one coat. I kind of like a balcony off of my craft room. There's no balcony. There's this we craft in there. That's almost turning brown for me. Some blues and reds make brown. I probably don't have the right pigments. We kind of our gathering place in this house. Over here, crafty areas there, a burgundy here. It's more of a reddish brown. I need a burgundy. I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'll look for a burgundy color, and we might revisit that because I don't think I have blues and reds are turning brown on me. and they should be more purple. But when I add the blue to the red, it turns it brown. So I'll look for a burgundy tomorrow, a burgundy red. But we'll get the base of it in. What's that? Got a little painted paper, fussy cut paper there. Georgia clay, Mary, Georgia clay. Georgia clay with the blue or the red. This looks like Georgia clay. What do you where Janet? Where with the Georgia clay? Magenta would look pretty. Yeah. See, I don't have those. I tend to buy basic like reds, browns, blues, greens. Where do I need to put the Georgia clay? Or is it looking like Georgia clay here? This actually does look like Georgia clay, a deep, darker Georgia clay. This is Georgia clay right here, if you can see this one. That's pure Georgia clay right there. Google says red and brown and a bit of blue for burgundy. Well, I can't move my, here's the problem. I can't move my palette. It's taped down. My piece is taped down. And so I'm going to have to move these a little to get to it. Maybe if I put some blue on top of it, rather than trying to mix it in. Cheryl, whose cat? I don't know of him. Janet, oh, you have it out. Oh, yeah. For those who have not heard, the little cat, little Bub, passed away on December 1st. He was on YouTube. Oh, I have to tell you guys, I was getting my morning coffee yesterday and I looked out the back door window. I mean, the kitchen window. It's in the back of the house. And that little black kitty that I was telling you about, I think it's the same one. We got that shed behind our house. And that shed, one door is kind of broken and the cat's got a kitty cat there. And that kitty cat was coming out of that door and I was watching it and he was limping. His front left paw. And I wanted so much to run out there and, but I knew he'd run away from me. My heart just breaks for what those animals go through. I don't think he has a home because my brother says he belongs to somebody around here, but if he belongs to him, he doesn't stay with them much because he was sleeping in our shed last night. I saw him come out of it. My heart just breaks. I'll get a burgundy color. I'm not going to worry too much about color mixing here. That's really not my goal on this. I could do a lot of playing with colors, but I don't, when you do color mixing, they can say mix so-and-so color with so-and-so to get so-and-so color. But the thing of it is, when you do that, you have to have the right type of pigments. I mean, not all reds are the same. Not all pigments are the same. And just like this, blue and red makes brown when I'm expecting more of a burgundy or a purple color, a deep, dark, bluish red color. And it's turning brown on me. So using, in my opinion. Which probably is not the expert one. Now I'm going to have to put a lot of greenery around here because it's got a more of a reddish burgundy roof. Poinsettias. We'll do poinsettias getting dry, and I moved my paint towel. But it's surprising how little paint you need to actually even just block in an area is what I'm doing more than anything. And we'll come in and decorate them up. I'm losing my paint. Yeah. Guess I'm going to have to put more out there. After I said that, I'm going to have just a drop, Mary, and just a drop of the blue, because I'm about done with the roofs there for today. Some of that burgundy could go in here, couldn't it? To pull it together. Could go up in here, up in there. Maybe I'll need more than I think. But we can always squeeze out more. Yeah. We'll just give it a base coat. What time is it? 8:30. Few more minutes. A few more minutes. I'll try to get off of here at 8:45, 8:45 for anybody else who wants to come in. Now, what do I have going on in there? Dark pink, I think, again. Well, let's continue with my burgundies. I don't have much on my brush. I suppose down in here too. Something down in there. And let's bring it over into here. It's good enough to give you a hint. And I'm thinking in here. To help bring some of that color over here. And like I said, this is just the base coat because, oops, this is going to be Christmassy. It's going to be Christmassy. But we have to paint the houses first. And if I remember right, even on my drawing I was doing, these steps were a deep dark color. So let's do some burgundy steps here. Maybe a burgundy door. We'll make them burgundy, dark reds and blues in here. Yeah, come on. Want more red. Let's see, I lose track. Red, dark blue, red, dark blue. Let's make this a wide red, a dark blue, and a red. A dark burgundy. Oops. Might have to come back into that. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just an art journal cover. It's just an art journal cover. It isn't like it's going to the... Now, this is snow, and I'll probably put some trees in here and some bushes in there with snow on it. But let's continue with this burgundy stuff here. And let's see, down in here. Amazon is probably going nuts right now. Hi, Patricia. Is it Cheryl keeps losing her internet? Aw, thank you, Janet. She said it. Lisa, let's see. Lisa and Tanya, I lost it. Lisa and Tanya are streaming at noon Central today to start the 12 Journal Bits Challenge. Fa la la today. I would love to participate in that, but I just know that I can't because I'm doing all this other stuff that I need to get done. I need to paint snow globes and envelopes, and I need to finish working my art journal. But I'll watch. This one isn't so great on the side there, but again, it's just the base coat. Let's bring it down into here. Red poinsettias will look nice on this. I'm thinking some burgundy trim on those windows too, but I'm going to wait till we'll see what I get at Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Some sort of a nice burgundy paint to do probably repaint everything. All right. Now, I don't think I want to do burgundy there. I might come back in with my goldish color and probably in there, or maybe even a greenish or a blue. Let's do some reddish burgundy in the gable area here, if I can. In there, and sit up. I should probably mix this with a palette knife and then dip my brush into it rather than mixing it with my brush. I do things all wrong. I do things all. What did I do? Got my sky coming into my house there. The sky went into the house right there. Let's see. I do need to do it up in here. Up in here. A little. Needs gold up in there too. I probably need a medium with this to make it flow better on my brush. I'm just using it out of the even water would probably make it flow better. Okay. I'm not happy with this area. It is what it is. Is what it is. All righty. So how about this? We've got pink and yellow. I'm thinking a light green on the spine. Let's do a pretty light. This is separate from, this is the spine area here. This is the front cover and this is the back area. So this tower is off on its own. Probably be covered up with the tassels when I bind it. Let me flip my towel here. I did clean my water the other day, but it's probably getting dirty again. Okay, let's do, I'm thinking of a pretty green, a light green. I don't know if I have a light one. Let's see, what do I have in here? Yeah, I bought a green, but this is shamrock. This really isn't what I want. But let's see if I can mix it with some white, maybe a little yellow. Get the plug out, Mary. Pull the plug first. Let's put a little white on the palette. I'm thinking a really light green, maybe even lighter than white with a touch of green in it. And a touch of yellow. Ooh, that's the color I want. A craft brush. I'll make this a light green up in here. Oops, that's a window. And this should be blue here. And that should be blue in there. I don't even know if you guys can see that light green. I don't see it very well on my phone, but it's a very, very light green. Let's get out the blue again. Let's fix this. Oops. Oops. Something's falling behind me. My snowman napkins. Attempt to fix this a little. Oh, it's turned green. Yellow and blue make green. I'll have to fix that more. But at least I know there's a division. So I need to paint blue in here. In there. Well, that's snow right there, though. Or blue. Just a dab of blue. This is blue. Blue sky here. This is blue. Let's see. I don't want to bring that snow line down anymore, so I'm going to put in a and I don't know, I kind of like a flat blue sky rather than putting clouds in there. Realistically, it should have clouds and, sky just is not a flat blue. But for our art journal, I think a flat blue makes the houses pop out more. And I think if I put in a clouds in the sky and everything, it would detract from the beauty of the houses. That's my thought. That is my thought. So I'm wanting to put in some dark blue trim on here. Let's do dark blue in here and see what happens. And here, this tower was really weird on that house, I have to tell you. It's a weird tower. It almost looks top heavy in here. And it does on the picture too, if you ask me. I don't know if I'd want this part of this roof. If I was living in that house and that tower, I would want it more like this than this, because I feel like this is pulling it down architecturally. It's just my thought. Let's see. Let's go back to the burgundy. for the roof up here. I need more red. And like I said, we're going to be decorating this all for Christmas. This is just the base coat. Yeah, it's getting... Now, I don't know if we can do any more of that pink or not. Ooh, we're getting a pretty lavender. We're getting a pretty lavender color there because I had blue on my brush and I mixed it with the pink. Where are we going to put that lavender? It's kind of out of place on this house, but it's going there for now. Actually, it could go on the porch. I'll have to repaint the ironwork fence in. Yeah, I need a little bit of water on that. That really turned out. I wonder if I can get a little more pinkish in there. Undercolor. Kind of a lavender gray color in there. And maybe coming down the steps, if I can get it in there. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. And the bricks are a gray pink in there. Let's go for that blue again down in here. Oh, my brush is wet. That's one thing about painting these houses. You can make them a lot of different colors. They're painted ladies. They're painted ladies. Mm. What time is it? 8:47. I need to quit. I think I'm going to let all this dry. I would like to get a dark pink in there, though. Let's a darker pink. I just want to fill it in here real fast. It needed help there. And we'll come and we'll work on this some more tomorrow. Or the next day or the next day. But I made progress on it, haven't I? All righty. It's getting late. Sue says, cool, Holly. Feel free to share if anybody needs postage. Mary, they're beautiful. Thank you, Carla. Luckily, I have a tub of napkins so that I can find easy. Santa and reindeer. Janice says, okay, I have them, Suze. I will get them out in the post office. I will mail them tomorrow. Reindeer's address. Does anyone have Christmas napkins they can share? I can't get out to buy them. I'm going to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'll see what they have too. Suze. I'll send you some. You're going to get inundated with Christmas napkins. My houses are kind of crooked here. I need to straighten them out. They're not on the level. That's the Leaning Tower of Pink House. I need to level him off. I'll probably draw this one down a little bit more. You love the light green, Holly? I'm surprised you can see it. I can't see it very well, but my phone's really small. Okay, everybody, I know I missed a lot of chat, but I got that Lisa and Tanya are on Lisa's channel today at 12. They're going to be doing their 12 journal bits, Fa La La journal. So, and let's see, tonight is Tuesday, so Beth Schuler streams tonight. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow morning, but I need to head off if I'm going up to Hobby Lobby tomorrow because Becky will maybe, I haven't, so if she doesn't stream if she streams in the afternoon, I'll stream in the night. Lucia might get in there too. We've been making way for Lucia too. So have a wonderful day. Go out and enjoy your day. Do some art. Bye.